Hey guys, what's up? I had some tech issues, man. I couldn't log into my Thinkorswim, but here we are, finally looking good. I'm watching at stock AKAN. Watching at stock AKAN. I'll write up the watch list here in a sec when we get a chance. AKAN, so far it's a little sideways. And we got highs up at 650. Highs right now are at 25. Lows at 98. Oh, okay. It's having trouble. Can we get through 40? AKAN. AKAN, can we push through 50? Oh, I'm gonna jump on the momentum. Can we keep going? Or perhaps we need a quick pullback. 59 for the highs. It's a little choppy up here, but it seems aggressive, so I think I might keep trying. It's having trouble. Can we keep going? AKAN, can we keep pushing? 650 for pre-market highs. I wouldn't mind seeing more of a dip here. AKAN, what I'm watching at right now. Taking 22. If it doesn't hold here, it's failing. And it is. Okay. Sometimes you got to find out. Moving on. Is there anything else? We'll retain 50% of our gains, which is not bad right there. The only thing I think is just more size on the move up. To the depths. Lucy, no good. So let's write it up. Watching AKAN. Lucy, TIRX, NCPL, which is struggling. For those of you tuning in, be sure to hit that thumbs up. I was having technical difficulties. It's so silly. Sometimes it's the small things that you don't really realize, and then, BTTR. Yeah, it's the small things. It's the small things. Yeah, BTTR looks decent. There's about a minute and some change to the resumption. AKAN, though, nice move to start. We just would have loved to see it hold up a little bit better. NCPL is lingering and honestly not looking too bad. But we need to get over the VWAP. How's the 1 minute candle to make the new high going to do here? 30, 40. What's the high? 31. So this one is a little range bound. AKAN seems to be struggling. BTTR. There might be resistance coming up. We're at 694 though. We'll see if it can continue here in the next 20 seconds or so. Guys, be sure to hit that thumbs up if you're tuning in on YouTube. Hit that thumbs up. Resumption coming up here in 8 seconds for BTTR. Shout out to SF for the call out, by the way. Here we go. Oh no. To the depths. It's struggling. It is struggling. The volume is also not as high as I would have expected. You gotta be careful with the bids coming down. There's no liquidity between us and the halt up, which is not a bad thing, but if the bids are dropping out, then it might not be good. There's the halt up 52. I did size down for that trade a little bit to 1K. Will it get locked in? It needs more volume, but it's moving all right. 71 for the halt up. We might get locked in here. Isn't it strange how we're seeing so many resumptions up, resume lower? It's definitely not the time to be holding into halts, right? Going up, but maybe just take the dip. Some markets, though, we just open up higher every time. $88 for the halt up, 88. Halt up is now at 71, 701. Double top 88. There's 90, 98. Can we get halted up here at 701? Can we get locked in? Can we get locked in 701? There's not a lot of trades for me here, so I'm hoping to get locked in. The dips are kind of risky because we're extended. They are holding up for now, though. 715 for the highs. I'm just going to ease off and wait. 715 for the halt, rather. 715 for the halt. Can we get locked in again? Just trying. All you do, don't take me to the depths. That's all I ask here. Alright, good. The low right there was about 40 something, or 39 actually. It definitely requires a little bit of aggression. Hmm. It's a good stock. It's moving all right. The dip was at below 50 was good. The retest of 50 was good. The 1 minute candle's making a new high. That was at 79. Waiting. It's coming down. It's coming down a little bit. I'm gonna give it time. ONMD. ONMD. I'm gonna give BTTR some time. It was a good stock. I did miss one entry on the dip, which would have pushed me up to like 300 there. We'll see if it's able to curl back up. Opportunity costing though for sure. AKAN looks like it's finished. But I would say, I mean, it seems like it's a hot day so far. BTTR, AKAN, a small move. Now we got ONMD, which gave a good move as well. Can we get through 31? NCPL. Might need a little bit of a pullback first. Guys, by the way, I can only trade till 10:30 today. I got a doctor's appointment, so can't stick around for the distance. Come on. Push through. Jeez. NCPL. Scratch trades. I think I'll need some more size. I want to see it over 32 and over the VWAP for high of day. The resumption is at 46. I'm going to try to hold this a little bit. If this is good, we could probably get to 34. But can we hold up our key levels, though, is the question. Fuck's sakes. It's back down with an aggressive candle. We'll see. We'll see what it does. The 5 minute candle still looks good. It's just trying to chop me out, perhaps. I gotta really stop with the profanity. Sometimes it just comes out, you know. Profanity, brother. It's no good. It's no good. Well, the 5 minute candle even is looking a little weaker here now. So from good to not so good very quickly. NMD looks like it's been straight up, so I'll want to be careful of a pullback after the resumption. And what we've been seeing, it might even just open up lower, right? That's the madness that's been going on. Did I look at the time right? No, I didn't. 45.56. I looked at the wrong one. This is 45.56. Or 44. 44? Yeah, 44.56. My math. 44, so a couple less than 30 seconds. ONMD. 65 could be a target if it's good. Here we go. It's coming up. 236. What's it going to be? Lower. And I'm late. Not good. Can we get through 30? Can we see the moon here? Come on. Hidden sellers. Oh no, it's gonna go. See, there was a hidden seller though. Freak, could have held that, man. That was close. 55. Oh my gosh, it's strong. It is strong. Can we see a dip? Can we see a quick dip? Back over 50, no good. High. It's kind of high. 60. You gotta be quick. It's moving. 46. I don't want to overtrade it and be too aggressive. It's extended, but you know, it's in this kind of area where we could get a continued move. It's a little choppy over 60 at the highs right there. I'm gonna wait. Unless it gets to like 64, I'm gonna wait. There's 62. Oh, crap. See, it's the thing. I'm trying to buy for 62, minute 70. Brother, come on. It teleports up literally the second. Just a little too volatile. Decent dip there, 60s. Maybe I size down. I'm gonna size down for now. Pre-market high was 60. So if 60 works as a magnet, this area could be good. So far it kinda is. Can 60 continue to be a magnet and us hold up on this green candle on the 5? The 1 minute candle could be a little weaker, I don't mind, as long as that 5 minute candle remains strong. There could be a good chance that this thing is fighting, it's fighting, it's fighting. 62, 62 on the ask, it's fighting. Yeah, as long as we don't stick a collapse down to like, low 30s or something, I think it's going good. Even if a break and reclaim of 50 comes, could be all right. We just got to keep holding up close to this level here, and then the new 5 minute candle is a minute and 15 seconds. High is at 80. Can I get a quick scalp out of this? Couple cents, 72. I don't want to underestimate it because it's been that good. Even if it might mean a scratch trade or two. So far, so good. We're still holding up above 60 and 50 area, so I'm liking what I'm seeing. It's a little aggressive here, a little aggressive. 57. It might need to come down a bit. 50, 50. It's so indecisive on the tape here. What's it going to be? We're taking too many losses, too. I probably just ease off in case it flushes down and wait. Hmm, that's selling pressure, man. I don't want to put a stop in place really because it can come down hard. It's extended. The move started at 180. So I'm not interested in giving it room to the downside. VTTR, nice recovery. I'll wait for the 1 minute candle to make a new high here. Need something more defined. A breakdown and reclaim of this area could be good, but it needs to be instant. It needs to be aggressive if that's to happen. If not, I don't want to get involved. Good. Needs to be instant. It needs to be aggressive. That's what we need to see right there. That was a good candle. This could be a good dip here again. I'm gonna size down for it. Giving it time, giving it time. We need this dip to hold up, and then we got to get over 65. Once that happens, a retest of high of day is very likely. Okay. I'm giving it more time. We got 2 minutes, 10 seconds to the next 5 minute candle. Still pretty good, all things considered. It's a high consolidation. Can we continue to hold up? Bill's taking a million years here. Small size for me right now in case it comes down. I'm still watching. I don't want to overtrade it here though. It is the third time. There's a bid. There's a bid. Can we push up? Only 54. Yesterday I got caught in halt down and a flush down, which is why I really gave back gains. Or it's not Tuesday, maybe Wednesday. One of those days. Wednesday. I think Wednesday. Yesterday was that halted stock that got us. Want to be patient here. Low 40 so far. I don't want to overtrade this dip. Just being patient, letting it bottom out. It could still come down some more, but if it bases out here, it's not bad. But I want to see it back over 55. The low right there is 40. Thought it was going to come down a little more right there, not quite. BTTR came back down a bit. If this flushes hard, I wouldn't mind taking the dip. Watching for a flush down. If it flushes down, I'll take a trade. If not, I'll wait. Want to see something a little more. Sad story for AKAN. AKAN, man. Come on. Come on. Where are those bulls? I'm gonna get aggressive here if this can hold up. It's kind of high, but we'll get a couple cents. I need it to be in at 50 or 48. But the dip is so dang quick. It means business, this ONMD. ONMD. As long as we don't get a random big drop, we should be good here. What was the high of the last? About 60 something. Come on, give us a sweet entry here. Like that. And now can we bounce back up? 54. Come on. This is okay, but we need to hold up mid to low 40s. We gotta hold up this area. It's imperative. We don't need to be coming all the way back down there again. $43, $40, $39. Can we curl back up instantly here? If not, we might have a problem. The low is 31. I mean, the 5 minutes still looks okay, but I would love to see that be the red to green there. We're not quite ready. Perhaps a double bottom or a lower low. If it reclaims, that could be good. We are seeing some early buyers here. I'm going to take a small entry, tight stop. But I'm willing to re-average if I need to. I just don't mind as long as it doesn't flush down out of nowhere down to 210. I don't mind scratch trades here. If this goes up, I'm gonna bring out some big boy size, but I'll be risking the gains that I have if I do that. You know, I got to kind of ask myself if I'm willing to go back flat for the cause. I mean, I feel good today. I feel good. It's already been a good week. As long as it doesn't do, if it goes up, as long as it doesn't do a false breakout, because that's where I could really see myself losing. Okay, 35. Do we need to come down to 30 area? I want to be careful of backside and not be too aggressive. If it comes below 30 aggressively, I just want to avoid it. If it's like flushing down hard, unless it really flushes down, then I can look at the dip maybe at 2. Come on, talk to us nicely. Big Steve, brother. Are you in the building? Big Steve. Dash, are you in the building today? I don't know. KB might be. We might have to find a new KB. For those of you who don't know, it used to be JG. JG to KB. Maybe we go to something else. We haven't seen KB in weeks or months. Or are you looking at the bouncy area here? Mid to low 30s. We got to be careful of it coming down though. Well, we are holding up so far. Back over 50 could be interesting. Can we see some green on the tape? Only 51. I'm willing to get back in. There's a small seller, 16,000, 51. 15,000. I can buy 15,000. It's not a lot. But being a little bit of a resistance here at the level. Okay, maybe I wait for 53. The 5-minute candle to make the new high will be over 260 if we get up there. Good. Can it happen right here? Or do we need another small pullback? Oh, son of a gun. Do not fail. Good. I'm gonna bring out size. Can we hold up? If we hold up, I'm bringing out size. 80. Hold up. Hold up your levels and get through 80. Hold up your levels, get through 80. We have everything we need here. Short sellers are shaking in their boots right now. It's time for them to pay the price of those last 3 weeks. I'm gonna go over 75. There's some small sellers, 74. Or I can watch a quick dip. Can we hold? We want to see mid to high 60s. Not quite. We might be coming down here. I'm gonna size down. 1K size just to be safe. The low is 51. Trying 53 area. Can we get back over 60? Small size. All right, 61. Now can we see 65 for me to sell the other half? $62. We didn't flush all the way down, which is a good sign. A bit of trouble up at 75.80, but we didn't fail miserably all the way down to, like, 220. So we can still see the cup and handle, but we do have a double top. So the short sellers, they're clinging on to some hope. Turn time 10:06. Man, I do have to leave at 10:30. This appointment I have is at 11 a.m. It's gonna take me some time to get there, so hopefully we can see this move sooner than later. Come on. Show us something. Show us something. It might be getting ready. Is it? Are we? Is this it? Is this it? Is this it? Or we might need another couple seconds. We might need more time. Waiting. I'm gonna try again at 73. Uh, they will pay for, they will pay. They will have to pay the price. I could be too aggressive here. Gotta wait, gotta wait. We have bids. It's a little choppy. 1500 here. Right now, short sellers are shaking in their boots. I'm gonna get back in. As long as we can hold, I'll be back in here. Of course, I take 10,000 shares. Nothing happens there. Come on. Moon, moon, moon. 30, 30. Can we see it? Can we skip in price? That was a good position, man. Can we break and hold above 3? If we do, I'm in big size there for the continued push to 1020, 1030. Or excuse me, 320, 330. Not quite. Scratch trade, 10K size there. Scratch trade. We got 22 for the highs. The low has been around 3. Right now, I'm just waiting. Don't want to be overly aggressive. I'll try again. No, not quite. Seeing some losses here. Perhaps the dip. Where's the dip gonna be? Waiting. I'll wait for 20 if it wants to go over the highs. If we can see more of this, man, they're gonna be in trouble. Short sellers. The big size position there though is risky because if it fails at 3 and I'm in with 10,000 shares, I'm stopping out at like 280. There's the risk is there. The risk is definitely there, so it's not just a matter of throwing out size. You got to know if you get caught in a bad area, it can feel pretty, crazy to go right back to zero on the day or red. But I accepted the risk. We had the conversation earlier. I said I felt good today. It's already been a great week, and that I'm going to go for it. The new candle is a couple seconds out. Low of the last, it's been a 1. We might be holding high, maybe. Maybe not. Find out. Small loss. Selling on the tape is here, man. Can we see 08? How do we look? How do we look? 6. This could be a great dip too, but I'd want it to come lower. We got 93. Watching diligently here. Any signs of us being strong, I want to be in. Even if the dip is higher than I expect. Okay, I'm gonna wait. I'm getting bad fills. Low 80s I would have loved there. Too many losses. Too many losses. Alright, let's see. Let's see what it does. Talk to me nicely. What we could see as low 70s. Anything below that for me is too much. Do I want to add or do I want to re-average if this comes lower? Is the question. Six. KB, KB, KB. KB coming in clutch. 93. KB. KB still here with us in spirit. 94. Can we see back over 3? Is it possible? I might take a dip here if it comes down. Alright, I'll take 91. Can we see the bounce? Tight stop. Maybe not quite. We had 95, but back to 98 to 90 to 90. I wanted us to go right away there, so it's still coming back down. I'm gonna keep throwing out small trades here. Even if I can get 10 cents, 15 cents over time, that could be good. 15 minutes left. This I still want to be careful of a bigger pullback here. So perhaps I start to ease off a little more. Size down 1500. Wait. Let's see how it does. Can we keep holding up our levels here? A small couple of cents can add up. But I want to be careful of that, of a flush if it's to happen. Waiting. The volume is decreasing to the sell side, but we need to get back over 90. Once we start to see high volume hitting the tape, I think I'm going to jump in and just wait. I'm going to jump in, put a stop, and give it time. Is this the start? Good. 89, 90. All right, I'm going to wait right here. Right here, I'm going to try to wait. Can we get up to 305 if this is any good? Break even stop, trailing stop, tight stop. Any tight stop here for me. We got 93. There's 91. This is where the Bulls got to take control of this thing again. I might even out of here because this looks like we could get back over 3. Being aggressive. Will being aggressive pay off for me today? 94. Where are those Bulls? Where are those Bulls? 99. I'm going to get back in over 3. As long as we can hold. And what's up with this teleportation back down? So we were seeing 3 and then back to 93. We got to hold 3, push over 3. I'm going to let it go here because it's just a little choppy. And then if we can hold above 3, I'll get back in. But so far, so good. It's pretty healthy. If this keeps going, that appointment is going to have to go to the depths. We got 97 by 75 for our range. 10:19, 10 minutes. The market always does this to you, you know. The market has this strange way of always just, it's like you would think that you wouldn't need to be tested after a certain point, but it's like you're still getting tested. And I'm saying that, not because of FOMO, but we're having a nice day here, and I gotta leave early today. Risk to reward, opportunity cost. But even if I stay, there's no guarantee that I can make more. You know, you can always give back profits off the top. So far, we're seeing it pulling back again here to low 80s. Still watching diligently and waiting. But we've now seen a third red candle on the 5, which we haven't seen before. Now it's still young, we're only 1 minute in, but I'd love to see us starting to curl up there for the 5 minute candle to make the new high over $3. Even if it comes down, if you can see a reclaim, could be good, but could be tricky. Right now, if the volume really gets in there over like 90, 94, 93, I think I'd start to watch because it could come up fast. It could be pretty quick if the volume comes back in. Okay, wasting trades. Two wasted trades there. Need something more decisive. 91. No good. Come on. Okay. All right, I'm gonna give it time here. I'm gonna give it time. It's picking up a little more. Is this too soon? Yeah, maybe. But that's, that's a fair trade there. I think that's pretty fair. And I'm gonna try it again because this is where the 5 minute candle could make that new high. I want to have tight stops always. Tight stops. Tight stops. Still waiting patiently. Not really checking other stocks right now because I think this one still has potential. Watching here, but being patient. Don't want to jump the gun. All right. Can we start to build up again? Can we start to build again? How far is that? Like 70, 60. Big levels here, big levels. Seems like it's having a hard time. Waiting. Seems like it's having a hard time. Perhaps the backside? Perhaps the backside. Perhaps the backside. This is the red candle I want to avoid, man, because this you can get back so quickly. So we've now had 3 red candles in a row, which we haven't seen before on the move up. Is there a chance it does something later? I think so, but for now it's definitely having some trouble. It's pulling back into the pre-market highs though, so you could still see something here. I'll be on the sidelines for now. Honestly, I didn't look at the daily because I was so late today that, yeah, we kind of had resistance there. Oh, hold up, 268. Wait, hold on. Am I looking at the right stock? No. Oh, NMD. Oh, the 200, the good old 200 EMA. Okay, I see. At 338 area. Although Thinkorswim is telling me something else. We also had a candle that gapped down back in December. 317. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, I'm gonna leave whilst the going is good and shut it down. Shutting it down. I got a doctor's appointment, so being that this thing came down a little bit, that'll be my sign to get out of here. Our best day in a long time, and we've had a lot of best days in a long time these last week and a half, as we're seeing some momentum that's better suited to our style of trade. So that's the key thing for me in the rough patch, is to always try to preserve the account, preserve my mental account, and just size down. Being read 200 a day for me is much better than being read 2,000 a day. I mean, it's a huge difference, and it makes it so that I can bounce back when things switch around. The question always comes in when the market slows down a bit for us. Should we change our strategy? It's why I don't panic. I just try to just be patient, wait, and usually things like over the last 5 years, things kind of like reshuffle, and before you know it, the momentum is working better, right? And we're still disciplined, so we start to see more consistency again. But yeah, Shay, appreciate it. Also, shout out to SF for the call outs. It's 10:28. This thing, we'll see what it does, right? Small bounce here. I'll probably be back. Well, I don't know. I'll probably not be back till like 2 p.m. in this office, so bubblegum. Well, what really? So there's a question. There's a question here in terms of a short squeeze. What happens on a level two? What happens on the bid and the ask? I'd say first, just like even in this situation here, we want to make sure that the chart is what like backing us up and giving us confidence. The high was 280. It's pulled back, and we priced in a low down here at 31. So we priced in the low, we moved all the way up to 60, and right here is where I was a little worried, because I'm thinking we might be seeing a false breakout, or a false, a fake, let's say a fake out on the red to green. We got up to what was this, 958? Let me zoom out here. There's my alarm to get out of here. Yeah, so let me do this so we can see on both screens. The stock was already pretty aggressive. It was already very strong. But when we start to pull back like this, This is where short sellers can start to accumulate a position and then look to, cover potentially at high of day. So when we get this candle right here that, comes up, looks good, and then rejects, they feel even more confident. But we come back down to those lows of 30 and we get a higher low. And we held up 35. So for me, I'm still watching in that area. And if we can get back over high of day, which is what happened in this flag, if we can get back over high of day, there's a chance that short sellers who just accumulated a position in this area, they're now covering right here. People who accumulated all in this area more than likely are now going to cover over into the new high. So it starts with the candlesticks, but in terms of the level 2, we want to make sure that as we're breaking the high, a lot of green is printing. And sometimes there's like a buffer where we're not really dropping. Like the key level, let's see, high of day was at 80. I think 50, where did we reject? 50 or 60? I think, 60. 60 is where we came down on this wick. Once we got above 60 in this area, like pay attention to how clean the candlesticks were over here. Like we didn't really pull back. Even the red candle, like once it came down, it's like, okay, we're back up. So we started moving up nicely. We held up above the $half area. I think 50 really, the 50 really was the level. We held up around the $half area, and then from there, once the flag was, ready, we made the new high. And so in that area is where I'm saying, is this it? Is this it? If you go back and listen to the live stream. But it's really the chart too, it's not just the level 2, the chart also is playing a bigger role to even give me the confidence to just jump in there with the tight stops. But the trade of the day, Big Steve, I'm done. Lucy's moving up. I'm heading out. The trade of the day would have been the break of 3 if the stock was going to keep going. Like if we had gotten another push right there, we could have made like 2 to 3,000 in just one trade, which would have been lovely. That was this position. That was this position. Where is it? Oh, I can't find it. Really? All right, I gotta get going. Lucy is moving up for everybody else. Lucy. Oh, right here, man. This position right here. Ah, this is a close one, man. If this, I mean, there's the risk was there too, but if this was to go, we would have had a nice day. This is the first break of 3, and I'm watching to see if we can hold above 3. I'm gonna screenshot this. And thanks to a successful trader we have, man. Thanks to, here's the discipline, right? Cheers to discipline and being patient. And it's also why you can't watch it anybody else. Because when you do that, the FOMO would eat you alive. You got to understand where you are, what you're doing, and you use other people as motivation. I called Crispy, I FaceTime Crispy the night before I had that big green day, right? And I was telling him that I'm motivated and that I feel good. But I was curious. I was curious what he did that day, right? Okay, there's my second alarm to tell me to get the heck out of here. Yeah, I called Crispy. Shout out to Crispy, man. I called Crispy. We had a good talk. Crispy's a good guy, man. Crispy's a good guy. But yeah, I was telling him, yeah, I'm pretty motivated. I feel good, and tomorrow I was gonna get back to it, and I believe that was Thursday of last week. That was Thursday of last week when the Discord had that amazing day. So shout out to the team, shout out to the community. Relentless Trader signing out. Take a look at those links down below. I'll catch you guys later. I'll do a recap today. I'll talk about yesterday. I'll talk about Wednesday. We'll go over the week. But yeah, I'll catch you guys later. Remember not to obsess over trading, but enjoy the weekend. Remember that Monday we are off for Memorial Memorial Day, so it's going to be an extended weekend. It's a good time to rest up, spend the time with family, friends, loved ones. Relax. When you get that chance to study up, whether it's Sunday night, Monday night, study up a little bit, and then let's go again next week, bright and early on Tuesday. I do apologize for this late start. I couldn't log into my Thinkorswim. I was having trouble, so I had to call them, and then going through that process. But yeah, stay safe, stay green. And actually, lastly, I did give myself positive affirmation after having the technical difficulties. I said, hey, don't let this allow you to be frustrated and upset going into the day, but remain patient, cool, calm, and collected, which I do think is small progress over the years. Because even just a few months ago, I would have came in furious, which wouldn't have been good. But yeah, take care, stay safe, stay